Science is fun. Science is curiosity. We all have natural curiosity. Science is a process of investigating. It's posing questions and coming up with a method. It's delving in. So over here, I am welcoming Dr. Rajat Sandhi, Professor and Head, Punjab University, India. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Center of Excellence in Life Sciences or CELS is organizing All India Article Writing Competition. And CELS serves the worldwide academic communities and contributes to the progress and application of science by delivering superior scientific publications and scientific information solution providers that enable advancement in scientific research. So my first question is, how article writing competition can be favorable for the life sciences domain?
So thank you, Karuna, for introducing me and bringing me on board. I would say this is a great initiative that you guys are taking in bringing in essay writing competitions. And I would say science or any field, if you don't write, it's meaningless. And when science believe, publish or perish. So whatever you do, if you don't publish or write your expressions, it is meaningless. And I would say the advantage of this is the students would be able to hone their skills in writing, because most of the times the students have difficulty. They may do good science. If their science is not expressed or is not published in form of articles, it becomes meaningless. So I would say there is another thought that I have. You are able to channelize your energies to bring in something. You can carry out some kind of analysis when you are writing something. Some thought comes to your mind, you are able to express them. And you are even collating the data at times when you're writing. So it helps you in many ways to analyze things that are in the domain. And it is a great initiative being taken by CELS or CELS, what you call them in short form.
Yeah. So why students should participate in such competitions? What all benefits they get?
So I would say, see, there are two ways I will look at it. One is some people have a flair of writing. They love writing and they want to make it as a career. For them, this will be a good platform to learn and I would say develop those skills. And a lot of times you see there are now jobs also available where it could be something like a medical writer.
Absolutely.
So you will have, if you are able to understand things and express yourself, that would be one way I look at it. The second benefit I see here is, let's say somebody wants to take a research as a career. I would say it takes time for you to develop those skills. If you start early, probably it is easier for you, and this would be a good opportunity for them to. So try, learn, and I would say I will share my personal experiences. There are students who can write well, and it becomes easier to publish and to take their content forward. So I would say it is art, but at the same time experience also. Both things come together. So more you do, better it is. And I would say if you go back to my own journey, what I wrote many years back, or my first article, I would say maybe lousy if I read it again now. But if over the years you develop those skills and learn how to write those skills, I think that's the idea of doing this. So I think I again congratulate you for taking that initiative, Karna.
Yes, that phrase is actually very good, very nice, that the more you do, the more you will get. Yeah, it's absolutely true. So what is the present-day prerequisite for students and professionals to go forward in the life sciences domain?
So I would say if somebody has to take a career in research, I would say first and foremost is you have to understand the subject. You should be passionate about continuing in that profession, because I think times have changed. If you're not passionate, you don't have a zeal, probably it becomes difficult. And last and most important is the writing skills. See, if I do some good science, if I'm not able to communicate that science, it could be in terms of my presentations, oral presentation. That's also another platform we say. But writing is the most important. If you write well, your OK Science can go to good ranked journals, And if you don't write well, your best science may not reach the masses. So that's where writing skills are important. That's my take on it.
So in terms of research, how research and research-based publication in the life sciences domain can be upgraded using cells-like platforms?
See, I would say always maintaining a journal is a difficult job. So
Yeah.
I would say we always have to keep this process on to improvise and readjust according to the requirements. See, earlier, what we were saying was your journal should be indexed. Then we know there are other quality parameters that have to be there. So we have to keep evolving with time. And I would say the first thing for all journals that are with the cells, I would say they have to be indexed. And we all have to work together to make it happen for the audience reaches out to our journals and they are publishing, and they always feel proud in publishing with us. And I would say one of the requirements that comes from us is we should have a rigorous review process, so that if we have to really improve our journals and keep the quality under control, we should not just accept everything that comes to us. And that's where the role of cells comes, the role of editorial board comes, and that's what we will do, so that the quality parameters we are able to grow up. And I would also suggest to cells team, so you should also develop these Twitter handles and other social networking sites, so that your journal reaches to more number of people. Because nowadays it's not just the citation, it's your alt metrics that we call nowadays, that are also very important, and bringing in the quality or taking your science to masses. That's where I would say social networking sites are also important in this, and Twitter is one example. I'm just quoting it here. I'm not promoting Twitter, but I'm just saying, giving one example. There could be other domains that we can use to promote and bring the quality up, so that people know about the journal, that there is a journal coming up in this area.
Yeah. So should we keep organizing such competitions at student level?
Yes, I think that initiative has to be kept on, for the reason it becomes more competitive and there is more interest. More competition means you are also improvising on the talent, and that's why we need to have it as a regular feature. So it has to be a regular feature, so that people look forward to this competition. They are setting their goals. Okay, I have to compete, and they look forward to these kind of opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So last but not the least, please provide us with your valuable insights as to how can we improve this venture.
I would say this is just a beginning. So anything starting is always difficult. And I would say my suggestions at this stage would be, let's see this for first year, see the kind of response, and we should not get disheartened with if we get lesser response. But I'm sure we will have better response, and then we will carry out a review of what kind of responses, what kind of students participate, so that we are able to readjust to what kind of inputs do we get. I would say we'll review it and then take that forward.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your contribution, actually. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karna. Thank you, Karna.